All right. Good morning, class. Okay, so today, actually, there are two more coming in to join me, but they are not with me now. Never mind. Afterward, I will add them to the StreamYard. Okay, so today we have Jonathan and Izati with me. Izati, you want to on your camera so they can say hi to all your friends? Okay, so teacher don't want to because yeah, time wait, I say good morning to teacher Marilyn. Thank you for joining my class, Cikgu. Okay, all right. Today we are going to learn about the next one on grammar. Teacher going to go slow because I think grammar is very essential for you. So teacher going to share screen. Okay, okay. All right. Wait. Okay, I will present. Okay, so we are still on the unit 5 environment. Okay, we are moving into grammar. Future simple shall be going to and future continuous. Okay, so the main thing is about future. If you say about future, I think all of you will know the one that comes to your mind will be will, W-I-L-L. Okay, of course, then there will be the ing as well. So if you want to use the ing, it has to come in a phrase. Will what? There only ing. Okay, so let's move on. I will go it slow. All this is in your textbook. Okay, if the screen is too small for you, okay, kindly look at your textbook. If I'm not mistaken, it's page 62. Okay, you can look at your textbook and listen. I will ask my helper, assistant to help me to read. Okay, let's have Jonathan. Can you help teacher to read the future simple? Okay, future simple. Okay, Jonathan, can you read?
Future simple. For decisions made at the time of speaking, those people are very hungry. I'll give them some food. For predictions with no evidence, lots of people will join our conversation group. After verbs like think, believe, be sure, accept, etc., and with adverbs like probably, maybe, etc., I think there'll be another earthquake in the area soon. To talk about future facts, they will plant their crops in June. For promises, threats, warnings, offers, and requests, she'll start buying eco-friendly products, she promised. Stop having fires in the forest. Otherwise, I'll call the police. I'll help you start a conversation group at school. Will you pick up all your rubbish when you finish, please?
Okay, thank you, Jonathan, for your reading. Okay, because a lot of students who got confused when to use future simple, when to use shall. Okay, actually, it's quite related. Okay, at the end of the day, after you do your exercise later, right, you'll find like which one should be the accurate one. Okay, it's quite simple. So make sure you know the how to say the criteria for you to choose. Normally, right? I mean, teacher has been teaching. I think this is my second year of teaching. But then Form 4, they also go through this one. Form 5, they go through this one. And then I'm teaching my Form 4 again. So it's kind of like as teacher continue to teach, somehow it sink into me like what is the criteria to choose. This one will, that one shall, or the kind of thing. Okay, so for future simple, you just have to remember, okay, there's no evidence. No evidence like the one that given you, no evidence. Okay, it's just like you predict lots of people will join our conservative group. It's no evidence, you don't know anything yet. So you're predicting something with no evidence, something in the future. Yes, there's something that you think at the point of time, you decide. That one also you use will. Say, I will help you, that kind of thing. Okay, it's at the point of time speaking, you make the decision. Okay, you also use will. Another one, if you look at that one, right, think, believe, expect, all this, right, actually is causative. All right, because think, believe, is a state. Okay, correct, no causative, sorry, stative. Okay, stative verb. Okay, is a kind of your state. Your state you believe, state you think, all this, then you will use will. Okay, of course, right now they gave you with the adverb, probably, maybe. So there are adverb added to it. So you get to know adverb is all the ly at the back, probably. Okay, so this again you can see that it's more like it's your own opinion. It's like I think there will be another earthquake. Okay, it's just you think, no evidence again. Okay, so it's only your state of thoughts. Okay, then after that yeah, then the promises, the threat, the warning, the offer, basically it's all like how to say, it's the state, is the state, S-T-A-T-E, keadaan, the state that time. You're trying to promise something, you're trying to warn somebody. Okay? Then that's that type of state you use will. Okay? Alright, so teacher want to highlight this to you. Okay? Okay, let's go to shall. Okay, Izati, can you help teacher to read shall and be going to? Okay? Yes, Izati?
Shall. We use shall with I and we to ask for advice or when we want to make a suggestion or an offer. Which animal shall we do our project on? Shall we go on an eco-friendly holiday this year? Shall I show you where the wildfire started? Be going
Continue.
to future plans and intentions as well as things we expect to happen in the near future because of something in the present. Kevin says he's going to become a park ranger. Look at all those machines. They were going to build something in this green belt.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Shall actually they are quite specific. It's actually for I and we. Okay. Shall we use shall with I and we? But then right now, if you see a lot of writing, right, even in shall and we, they will still use will. Okay. Will actually for all pronouns. Okay. They're allowed to be used by all the pronouns. But then shall, they actually made it only for I and we. Okay, then after that they're quite specific to ask for advice, or when we want to make a suggestion or offer. So you just bear in mind this shall specific for I and we. Okay, I and we, will is for everyone, all the rest of the pronouns. Okay, and then yeah, so you see shall we, shall I, it sounded more formal and more, I don't know, it sounded nicer if you use shall we, shall I, like that. Okay, it's more for advice, okay, or making suggestions. Shall we make a move, that kind of thing. Shall we start the class, okay, all right. Then be going to, if you look at be going to, right, it's quite similar with will, right? Be going to. Okay, I realized that a lot of my students always got confused with be going to and will. Okay, actually, right, is be going to a little further. It got a little bit of evidence. Okay, because it's like it says it's also future plans, future plans. Okay, but this one is a plans. You already plan it out. It's not like just now like that. Will is directly at the time of speaking, you make the decision. Okay, this one be going to is more like you have already planned it and you have the intention. Okay, you already in your heart already kind of go through it already. Okay, as well as things we expect to happen. I see, you expect to happen but it's not without evidence. You expect to happen but there's something there, like you saw the machine already, or you already heard the announcement or something like that. Okay, so it's like we expect to happen in the near future because of something in the present. Okay, like Kevin said he's going to become a park ranger. This means he already planned it out. Okay, maybe he has been joining some courses or he is learning some skill, already at the progress already. Okay, then you say be going to. And then the other one, because there's a machine, all those machine around. Okay, so that's a different. Uh, okay, it might not sink to you now, but slowly, as you go through, you will be able to identify which one the accurate one to be used. Okay, now the future continuous. Teacher will read lah. Actions that will be in progress at a specific time in the future, as well as future plans and arrangements. We'll be learning about man-made disaster this time tomorrow morning. This time next summer, Nia will be traveling around the African continent. Okay, this one again. Future continuous is mostly it's not so complicated as just now. It's just like the will be and the ing. It's not so complicated as you have to choose shall or be going to. Only one. Okay, so it's not so but it's future continuous. All right. Okay, let's move on. Let teacher check first. See the other two already with me or not. Okay, yeah. Yeah, here. Okay. All right. Okay, so I add them in. Okay, Aileen is joining. Okay. All right, that's good. Okay. Yeah, so we continue. Teacher present my slide first. All right. Yeah. I'm sorry you're eating, is it? Okay, never mind. So, number 2. All this is in your textbook. Okay. Shall we help with the cleanup in the park on Saturday? If you hear what I said just now, shall have to go with we and I, right? So normally, how do you use that? Is it a suggestion or a future plan? Shall we? Okay. So after I want you all to write there A. A, is it a suggestion or a future plan? Okay. Then B, are we going to help with the cleanup in the park on Saturday? So is this a suggestion or a future plan? Okay, so I want all of you to type in your chat box now. I write that suggestion. Hello, Miza is here. All right, I write that suggestion. Okay, I want you to type. Is it A or B? Okay, can you all type A? Do you think it's A or B? Suggestion. Okay, suggestion. Shall we help with the cleanup in the park on Saturday? Or are we going to help with the cleanup in the park on Saturday? All right, can you type at your chat box A or B? Okay, come on, type at the chat box. Okay, make sure if you're with teacher, make sure you say good morning to me or introduce yourself because teacher need to mark your attendance. Okay, right now are very rigid. Okay, whether you got attend class or you didn't attend class, all your name will be ticked. Okay, so make sure if you are present, please make sure you let teacher know, yeah? Yeah, come on. It's A or B? Oh, my line too slow. Cannot read your message. Okay, let me refresh. Okay, yeah. Wow, a lot. Okay, yeah, indeed. I need to refresh. Okay, Nabila, Akma, Winifred, Miza, Kelvin. Hello, Kelvin. Evelyn and our friend. Okay. I hope you will let me know who you are. Okay, Pretty, Niza. Okay, yeah, Kelvin, good morning. Ashley, Azim. Okay, oh, A, why not? Oh, yeah, suggestion. Yeah, shall we? Okay, if you have gone through just now the explanation, you will know that shall we? Shall I? All those is more like suggestion. Okay, just suggest to everybody. Shall we start? Shall we go back home? It's just a suggestion, nothing about future plan. Okay, okay, All right, but the other one, are we going to help with the cleanup in the park on Saturday? Means this group most probably already planned to help out in the cleanup, but they maybe have not decided on is it Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Friday. So you say, are we going to help with the cleanup in the park on Saturday? So it's more like there is this intention to help. It's not a suggestion anymore. It's already agreed. Okay? They are helping, but not sure is it the Saturday or next Saturday or the following Saturday or what. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, Amza, can you read this one? Affirmative, negative question and short answers.
Affirmative.
Yes, Amza. Right, you read.
Affirmative. I, you, he, she, it, we, they will sell. Negative. Negative. I, you, he, she, it, we, they will not sell.
Mm,
Question. Will I, you, he, she, it, we, they sell? Short
mm,
answers. Yes. I, you, he, she, it, we, they will. No. I, you, he, she, it, we, they won't.
Okay, just read the bottom as well. We use.
We use the same future simple for decisions made at the time of speaking. Look at all this rubbish. I'll pick it up. For predictions with no evidence. Everyone will buy eco-friendly products.
Mm. Okay, so this is the structure. Yeah, affirmative means is without no. Affirmative means positive sentence. Say I will sell. Okay, I think this one very normal. Subject verb. Okay, but didn't tell you sell what lah. No object. Just predicate. Subject verb. I will sell. They will sell. Don't know, no object. Okay, another one is just add the note. So it's between will and the verb will not sell. Okay, once you have question, it's the other way around. You ask will first. Will I? Will she? Will they? Will we? Okay. Question is almost same for all. Okay, almost they always ask like will you, does she, did he. Okay, normally you will start with the modal verb first. Can you? Okay, so normally it will start first if it's question, and then short answer you just short. Yes, I will. No, I won't. If you is asking a can question, yes, I can. No, I couldn't. Okay, or I can't. Okay, if it's asking do or did or does, yes, she did. Or if it's a present tense, no, she doesn't. Okay, so like that. Okay, then after that, I think the rest of it, nothing much I want to highlight. Is just tell you the same thing at the point of time of speaking, and prediction without with no evidence. You will use the word will. Okay, I'm going to repeat it quite often so that it sink into you how this is being used. Okay, all right. So let's have Ainin. Ainin, can you read the next part after verbs?
After verbs like think, believe, be sure, expect, etc. and with adverbs we like probably, maybe. Jen is sure the conservation project will be a success. To talk about
Mm,
future facts, the
mm,
shelter will open next spring. For
mm,
promises, threats, and warnings, I promise I'll recycle more in future. Don't dump your rubbish here, I report you. You'll get into trouble if you leave your rubbish here. For offers and requests, I come to the beach and help with the cleanup. Will you tell your friends to buy eco-friendly products, please?
Okay, so this is another time I reinforce to you that if you want to use will, is at the point of time you speak, you make the decision, and then of course the rest of it will like you suggest. Then after that you give advice, then you give suggestion, orders, at the stative. Okay, that state I believe I think orders you will be using will. Okay, then for shall. Okay, teacher worried lah. We use shall with I and we to ask for advice again. So what shall we do to help the survivors of the tsunami? Basically, is more like giving suggestion, right? Just now the activity that you have done. So I hope you remember that. Once it is asking for suggestion and is using I and we, then we will use shall. Okay, shall we donate money to the victim of the famine? Shall I help you sort out the recycling? So it is not so specifically about the rest of the event what the criteria that teacher gave you. Okay, this is more specifically for we and I and making suggestion. Okay, now this one be going to. Let's look at be going to. Okay, be going to. All right. Let's go back to Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan, can you read the affirmative? Okay, let's separate. Affirmative. Just
Affirmative.
the affirmative.
I am going to sell. You, we, they are going to sell. He, she, it is going to sell.
Okay. All right. Let's have Izati. Can you read the negative?
I am not going to sell. You, we, they are not going to sell. He, she, it is not going to sell.
Okay. Amza, read the question.
Am I going to sell? Are you, we, they going to sell? Is he, she, it going to sell?
Okay, the last one. Let's have Ainin. Short answers.
Short answers. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, you, we, they are. No, you, we, they aren't. Yes, he, she, it is. No, he, she, it isn't.
Okay, so our teacher have always repeat this to you, right? He, she, it, they, we, are you, right? Not he, she, it, they, we, are you. I always repeat this to you because they are at the same group. So make sure you memorize them. Okay, because when you know it, you can easily apply he, she, it. You will use is because these are singular pronoun. They, we, are you will be the plural pronoun. But in present tense, I got separated because I use am, the special one. A-M-M. I'm not using R. Okay, but the rest of it, in the past tense, the rest of it, it will group together. Okay, so now let's look at this one. We use be going to for future plan. This is the total different. I repeat again. If you want to use the will is the at that point of time, directly you make decision or no evidence. You just say it because at the state of time, the stative verb, I think, I believe, then all this, what probably, maybe, all those, you will be using will. This one is be going to is more like already in that process. Already you have the intention. It's a future plan. Then you use be going to. Okay, all right. This one I want to make clear to you because I have a lot of students when I'm teaching last time they were all very confused about this which one is which one because it's very closely linked. Okay, then like this one, future plan and intention. Lynn's going to go on an eco-friendly holiday this year. Already planned. Things we expect to happen in the future because of something in the present. Like I told you, you just have to remember. You have seen something like the machine is lying around like that. Okay, we have had no rain for weeks. There is going to be a drought. So it's kind of having evidence because there's had no rain. So that's evidence. It's not that you think or maybe no more. Okay, when you're using be going to. Okay, so there's time expression here. Look at the time expression. All right, time expression for tenses is very important. Okay, like this one, I think this week, then tonight, this evening, tomorrow morning, next week, in January, in a few minutes, on Thursday or Wednesday. All these are time expression. It's showing you future. Okay, it's something going to happen in the future. Be going to. Okay, that's why you can say be going to because it's already planned. They can tell you next year, next summer. Because already all planned out. Okay. All right, let's go to this one with the future continuous. All right, let's have Jonathan reach the first part, affirmative, negative question, and short answer. Jonathan, can you read?
Future continuous. Affirmative. I, you, he, she, it, we, they will be selling. Negative. I, you, she, it, we, they will not be selling. Questions. Will I, you, he, she, it, we, they will be selling? Short answers. Yes. I, you, he, she, it, we, they will. No. I, you, he, she, it, we, they won't.
Okay, so if you see this one, no more three partition, right? No more three column because all lumped together. This means when you use this will, it's shared by all the rest of the pronoun. Okay, it's not like just now where there is because of the is and are and am. That's why they have three column. For will, very good. All shared together. Okay, you no need to think about which one to use. No, all same will. Okay, you only need to know that there is the adding word be. When you want to use the word will, there is a be there. Will be, will not be. That's the one that I want to highlight to you. Okay, there will be the word be. I will. You cannot say I will selling. No, I will be selling. Okay, and you look at the spelling there. Some of the spelling you need to double it, not just adding ing. Especially if it's a one, how do you call it, one syllabus like win. Ah, okay. Like shopping. Shopping also will be double P, isn't it? Stopping. When there is only one syllabus, right? You have to double that consonant. Like win, W-I-N. Then you have to have the winning. Like the day when teacher write your title, right? Shining. So I have to decide, is it a double N or a one N? The kind of thing. Okay. But then, of course, if you know the rules, it is one syllabus. Normally, it will be double, like pudding, also double T. Okay, so it's just like as you look, as you read, you will know that which one need to be double. Okay, all right. Then the next one, teacher read, we use the future continuous for action that will be in progress at a specific time in the future. All right. So when you write ing, everything is about progress. If there's not because of progress, there won't be even ing. Okay. By now you should know that when this is in progress, it will be ing. All right. Then we'll be visiting the wind farm this time next week. See, I already tell you, this specific time we will be visiting the wind farm. Then future plans and arrangement. This time tomorrow night, John will be flying to America because I'm sure the ticket is with him already. He know the flight, what time it depart, what time it going to arrive, all those. So you know that we'll be flying to America on the way. Okay, so remember that we do not use stative verb. This is the one that teacher want to highlight to you. I hope that you must know what is stative verb. Stative is just basically the state. Okay, the state of that point of time. That's why it's more to like I believe, I think. Okay, so it's all the state there. Okay, in continue, remember that we do not use stative word. You do not use stative word because it's normally stative word is something which you are not planning. It's just like that point of time is your thinking. All right, your opinion. Stative word here you don't use. Okay, because normally this one is already planned, already you bought the ticket. You cannot say I think, no more I think. It's you already know the departure time and the arrival time. How can you still say I think? Okay, cannot. Okay, so don't use stative verb in continuous tenses. So this time next week, they normally use this word this time next week. This time, because it's something that they have planned and they knew, they know it, what happened in the future. Okay, we can use the present simple for timetables and program events, and the present continuous for future plans and arrangement. Okay, like this one, the protest march begins at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Okay, this one is you already have the timetable. Like normally you have the agenda. They gave you the pamphlets with all the events lined up. Those you can use present continuous. Okay, this one you can use present continuous, especially if like you go for those if you're taking a train, a bus, they already have that schedule. If everything is scheduled, then you use the present continuous. You no need to use the future. Okay, I'm joining a conservative group tonight. So all this is like that's why I said it's very closely linked. Okay, you see we can use even if you really use the continuous tense, right? It's not wrong. But you can use the present simple. Okay, this is the exceptional. You can use, but even if you use the future, right, you're still correct. Okay, all right, just to let you know, you're still right. Okay, now, this is your activity. Okay, let's me call people now. Okay, all right, very easy lah. I think I don't want you all to type so long. All you need to do is you write A for here, then you write B for the second answer. You just need to type A and B. Okay, I will call name. Okay, for question one. All right, to make sure that you're still with me, I want Azim. Azim, you just need to type your answer A or B only, Okay, then after that we will look at it. Question two, let's have Miza. Okay, whoever whoever I recall, I will call. All right, question three, let's have Evelyn. I need to type or else I won't remember. Okay, question four. I'm not sure Grace is still around. Grace. All right, then question five. Okay, question five. Wei Okay, I'm not sure, Silvana, are you with me? Wei Shen, you're with me or not? All right, if you are, please make sure you say hi to me. Question six. Okay, so I know until we again, right? Let's have Claire. Okay, question six, Claire. Okay, try to apply all that you have learned. Okay, then question seven, Samson. Okay, Samson. Okay, let me look. Darlene. Okay, Darlene will be question 8. Question 8, Darlene. Okay, let's have Darlene, question 8. Calvin and Kaironisa. All right. Got not, Question, no, no more. So I remember. So don't have already, only got 7. Okay, don't worry. I still have question after this. All right, so question 8 don't have, until Samson only. Okay, come on. Type your answer now. All those, the rest of you, you can freely type whichever you want to do. Okay? The rest of you, because there are 18 of you, there are only 7 selected. There are 11 of you, you can just type anyone that you want to try. Okay? All right. So before we try, okay, let's have someone to read first. I want Izati. Can you just read? Don't read the answer. You don't read the option also. You just say what about one of the planet's biggest environment problem, like that. You don't need to read the one in yellow. No, orange. Okay, Izati, can you help teacher to read the text?
What about one of the planet's biggest environmental problems? Here's a possible solution.
Mm.
Drones. These aircraft that have no pilots are traditionally used in military situations that the government expects too dangerous for pilots flying normal planes. Now,
Yeah, continue.
however, drones have got a new use. They are helping in the fight to save the planet endangered species. Some African conservation parks are already using these aircraft, and before too long, many more conservations will use them too. This is because drones can go anywhere and film anything or anybody, even poachers, people hunt illegally. In addition, drones are getting cheaper to make and to buy. This seems to indicate that their price to decrease as time goes on. Drones have proved to be very efficient in the war against poachers in Africa, so there is little doubt that their role in conservation. It's likely that they even more important in the near future. Once park rangers dealt with poachers and they did what they could. But in a few years' time drones, those all-seeing eye in the sky, at least some of these people.
Okay, so let's see. All right. Oh, you're very good. Lisa actually typed the answer. Okay, I will click later when everyone have okay, Azim is number one, right? Yeah, Azim number one. Okay, Azim answered A. Okay, let's see. Yes, correct. What shall we do? So when you say what shall we do, so this is a suggestion. Okay, I will try to repeat to you so that you remember. Okay, because you need to decide. You see, the next one is will be doing. So this is a continuous, future continuous. Future continuous, usually you have planned it out, right? Okay, you have planned it out. But this one, what shall we, is more like a suggestion. What shall we do about one of the planet biggest environment problems, a suggestion. Okay, then number two will be, okay, number two, yes, will be. So this aircraft have no pilot, are traditional use in military situation that the government expect will be. Okay, expect is a stative. Okay, too dangerous for pilot flying normal plane. So it is like not no evidence. That's why will be. Furthermore, you cannot use shall be because shall only for I and we. All right. Okay, number three, be. Okay, Evelyn say be. All right, be means will be using. Okay, will be using. Again, I think shall and will quite easy to choose because shall basically is for I and we. Since this is not I and we, surely you'll be using, will be using them. Okay, so uh, okay, before I proceed, how many of you know what is a drone? Okay, can you type at the chat box? What is a drone? D-R-O-N-E, drones. Okay, what is a drone? You all know what is a drone? Okay, let's ask those in with me. Amza, do you know what is a drone? Or you have one? Yes, Amza, you know what is a drone? Hey, is Amza still with me? Yes, right? Amza, yes. What is a drone, Amza? That you know of? Yes, Amza, you know what is the drone? Yes or no? You didn't on your mic, is it? Okay, now I ask Ainin first. Ainin, what is a drone? Before I proceed. Yes. What is a drone? To
I
you
don't
lah,
know in
just say only.
English, madam.
You know it in the BM? BM is called what?
Like aeroplane.
It's like aeroplane, right? Normally now lah, let's say
No,
if you
I
know
don't
of
know
it,
how to explain it. I just
then
yeah,
people use it for what? People use it for what? If you don't read at these texts are quite deep, not the normal civilians like us will use. Okay, means like the one in the text, right, is like talking about military and all those, right? Like if let's say your uncle or your cousin have it, right, what will they use the drone for? Basically, now a lot of people buy drone for something. For what?
they use it for
Ah, to what? I cannot hear already. Don't know. Yes, Izati? Oh, some got say flying robot that can be
I don't know.
remotely controlled. You don't know. Fly autonomously through software control flight plans. Okay. Very Samson. Thank you for your definition. But I want in like normal language, right? Let's say if I have a drone. Okay, if I have a drone, do I use it for what? Normally people buy lah for what? Normal people I don't talk about all those military or just okay. How about Jonathan?
Picture,
Jonathan, what do you think is
madam.
a drone? Yes. Huh? Pardon? Yes? Izati, do you know?
A drone can shoot a video from a higher place, madam.
Correct. Okay. Normal people they'll use it like don't talk about very far off lah. We don't talk about SMK Marudi only. Okay, normally, right? If one of them have the drone, they can just they stand. Right now we have 1 meter away, right? All of us have to be the distance 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. So it's quite far off. If you use a normal camera, it's really hard to, capture the photo. So what they do is they will use drone. One person, they will control it, and then they will use it to capture the picture. Okay. Basically, most of the people right now who have this drone because they have the interest of either video or they want to capture the picture. Because I have one friend, very IT savvy one. He has this drone. During our reunion, when we take a photo, he actually used the drone. No need to ask anybody to help us to take picture. He has his drone there, and then the drone will be flying in front of us, and then he will take the picture. Initially, it was like, wow. I mean, when we first time look at it, we think like, wow, so high tech. But then this friend of ours, he's really into this technology, and after that he will go back to the school, right? Right? If we are ex-students, we are not allowed to enter the school. So what happened is he used this drone. He will take picture. He will fly high up, and he will take picture from top to the bottom, so he can see the landscape. What happened to the school, what they have built in the school, so we can actually see, oh, last time, this part we don't have this garden here, now they have a garden already. So yeah, so he actually took all the picture and show it to us. And of course, I do not know actually why he actually bought it. Actually quite costly, but he actually bought it, and we actually play around with it. We have to go to a field, because this one, it actually is really like a helicopter. It's just like that. Then it fly up like that. Then it can fly until very high, until you cannot see at all. Okay, quite impressive, because I was there and I see the demo. It will fly all the way up there, and until very high up, until you cannot see the drone anymore. So what happened was, it need to be charged. If no more battery, sorry, then the thing will really crash when it drops down. So that's why before they use it, they have to make sure that the battery is fully charged. Okay, of course, I think the battery will last very long. It's not like our handphone battery or what. It will last for quite a long time. Okay, maybe it last for a day or what. Okay, but then the thing is, once it flew, and then after that, if you're out of the radar, I think they have certain radius where they can control. If you make it fly too far away and it's out of your radar, then you cannot control this drone anymore, and then you lost it. And then if you fly inside the jungle, sorry, you cannot take it back. Okay, that's why that is the what that is what I say that but my friend actually, he lost it in one of the jungle. Okay, that's why I really yeah, he lost it in one of the jungle when he was, I do not know what type of video he want to take, and then he flew it too far away, too ambitious, and he lost it. He do not know where it flew off already. Okay, all right, this is the drone. It's quite interesting. Too bad I didn't take picture of it. I should have take picture, when he was demoing it to us. Okay, never mind. All right, so let's go on to number 4. Okay, teacher got sidetracked with it because it's quite interesting. This demo. All right. All right, see what else they all say. Abigail say what? Abigail say drone-based photography. Yeah, now basically, a lot of people buy this is for photography and for video. Okay, we use a very long stick to take picture. You use a very long stick to take picture, yeah. But drone, no need. Drone, you just need to fly, and then no need stick already. Okay, yeah. Can use in search of rescuing people. Yeah, that is more high tech already. Yeah, indeed. Okay. Normally, right now, actually, my brother-in-law have one, and he told me that he bought it for 10K. That is Sing dollar, no. 10K Sing dollar. My brother-in-law is in Singapore. So he bought it 10K Sing dollar. That's mean if Malaysia convert, it will be about 30 over K. All right, to bought that. And then he's a film. He do filming. Okay, he'll go last time lah, now cannot already. He'll go Hong Kong, he'll do filming, and then if like the train is moving, he can just use the train, right? He just use the drone to control, and then he can video the train, something like that. That's what he was trying to explain to me. So it's quite interesting for those who are really, their profession is either is a photographer or they are taking filming. Okay, then it will be worth buying. For us, no point spending like 30 over K over a drone to take a picture. I think that is not worth it. All right. Okay, so next one. So number 4. I forget who is supposed to answer number 4. Okay, number 4. Grace. So glad to have Grace. Grace is still with us. Yes, Grace. Grace answer A. Yes, it's going to continue. Okay, so answered correctly. This seems to indicate that the price is going to continue. Okay, is going to. When you write the continuous tense means it is quite you have already planned it out. Remember, is going to, the continuous one, is normally is talking about something in progress. Okay, it's going to continue to decrease as time goes on. Okay, all right. The next one is number 5. Will be growing. Wei Yan said will be growing. Okay, Wei Yan, the answer is going to grow. All right, let's look at it because Wei Yan said will be growing. Okay, number 5. Okay, this seems to indicate that the price is going to continue to decrease as time goes on. Drone have proved, see, drone have proved to be very efficient in the war against poacher. I hope you know what is poacher. Poacher is those that go and hunt for animals. But they hunt for animals. Sometimes they hunt for their horn. Certain animals, all right, like elephant, they have their specific part of the body that they wanted to have. Okay, poacher. Poacher is hunt for animal. Okay, hunt in Africa. So there is little doubt that their role in conservation is going to grow. Okay, all right. So against poacher in Africa. So there is little doubt that the role in conservation is going to grow. Okay, this text, as you go from 5, the texts are quite deep. This text is trying to tell you that there are a lot of poacher in Africa. If you keep on killing the animals, then some of the animals will go extinct. Okay, and then that's why you want to conserve. Conserve means you try to maintain. You try to how to say that you try to make sure that the animals is still protected. Yes, so it's going to grow. Those that are going to go against it is going to grow. Okay, all right. So the next one, afterward I'll have somebody to read the whole text to make you understand further. Okay, number 6. Okay, let's look at it. Number 6, Clarissa A. Okay, will grow, correct? Okay, we'll go through the answer first. Okay, number 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, no answer. Who is supposed to answer 7? Samson? Samson, number 7. Samson, did you answer number 7? I didn't get your answer. Oh, Samson, you answer number 8. Okay, never mind. I think there were only one last one. Okay, Samson said will be probably replacing. Okay, the answer is will probably replace. This one happened, remember, probably. Okay, I have student in my stream yet read it twice, right? That one is under the will part, the very beginning. The very beginning, when you have this stative, I told you, believe, think, probably, maybe, all this is under the will part. Will probably replace. Okay, remember when they use the adverb probably, maybe, then it will go under the will. It's not the continuous. Okay, you need to how to say recall back the normally how I study is that you know that the notes will start with will, then it will go on, and then it will be like shall. The next one is be going to, then the last one is continuous. Just now when I display the notes to you, so if you can remember the notes, you listen well, then you'll be able to apply. Okay, the next one is will probably replace, cannot be using the continuous. Okay, all right. Okay, let's have Amza. Amza, can you read the whole thing? Because just now Izati helped me to read this part. Okay, Amza, you read everything with the answer. Amza still with me, right? Let me check. Yes, Amza still with me. Hamza, can you on the mic and read? What? Can or not, Amza? Cannot. Aye? Okay, never mind. Can I have Ainin? Ainin, can you read?
Can madam,
Okay.
what shall we do about one of the planet's biggest environmental problems? Here's a possible solution: drones. These aircraft that have no pilots are traditionally used in military situations that the government expects will be too dangerous for pilots flying normal planes. Now, however, drones have got a new use. They are helping in the fight to save the planet's endangered species. Some African conservation parks are already using these aircraft, and before too long, many more
Conservationist.
will be using them. Conservationists will
Mm,
will be using them too. This
mm,
is because drones can go anywhere and film anything or anybody, even poachers, people who hunt illegally. In addition, drones are getting cheaper to make and to buy. This seems to indicate that their price is going to continue to decrease as time goes on. Drones have
mm.
proved to be very inefficient.
Efficient.
What made them
Efficient.
efficient against poachers in Africa. So there
Mm,
is little doubt that conservation is going to grow. It's likely that they will become
mm,
even more important in the near future. In the past, park rangers deal with poachers and they did what they could, but in a few years' time, drones, those are those all-seeing eyes in the sky, will probably at least some of these people.
mm. Okay. So I hope you know why is choosing the other one and not choosing the other one. I try to explain. If there are those that you still do not understand, you can ask teacher. Teacher will explain to you. Basically, it's applying what is being read at the notes. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, now we are moving to word formation. Yeah. Okay. You're supposed to change everything to noun or to make it back to verb. Okay, now again I will choose people. Okay, all right, yeah, actually correct. People use also to search and rescue people. That's right. Okay, so let's have the rest. Who else I didn't call? Let's have. Did I call Nabila? Okay, now. Okay, Nabila, you do number one for stuff. Okay, number one. Let's have Nabila. Okay, number one. Nabila. And number two. Okay, number two. Okay, number two, Ashley. Okay, number three. Who else? If I call Kelvin. Pretty. Number three, Pretty Winifred. Okay. Number three, Pretty. Number four, Winifred. Okay. Okay, five and six. Five and six. Uh, Akma. Akma number 5. Okay, Akma number 5. And Kelvin number 6. Akma number 5 and Kelvin number 6. Okay, Justin didn't join our class. Okay, then after the next one, right, is from word from number 1. The question for number 2. Now complete the sentences with some of the words from number 1. Okay, I straight away assign for number part 2. Okay, part 2. Okay, part 2. Let's have the first one, Jonathan. I chose the one inside my conti now. Okay, the first one, Jonathan. Jonathan. Okay, I just choose all inside first. Okay, number 2. Okay, I'll choose Izati. Okay, number 3. What happened to Amza? Amza, your mic not functioning, is it, Amza? Then I have Ainin, number 3. Okay, number 4. Number 4, let's have the call almost already, right? Did I miss out anyone? Okay, call Grace. Okay, number 4, Grace. Okay, because Grace not always with us. Number 5, Clay. No one, Evelyn. Okay, then number 6. Number 6, let's have Azim. Did I call Azim twice? Okay, don't have. Okay. Alright, can start typing your answers. Okay, I hope if I have forgotten you, right, didn't know you're with me, please make sure, teacher, I'm here. You let me know, Okay. Oh, Kelmadi. Hello, Kelmadi. You're very clever, After I have put all, then only you say hello to me, Kelmadi. Okay, Kelmadi, I hope that you are catching up because students are very confused about using will, shall be going to. So make sure you look back at what teacher explained because with evidence, you have to use the one be going to. Without evidence, then you will use the one will. Okay? Alright, let's have, okay. Number 1, okay, correct, starvation. Number 2, number 2, sorry. Number 2 number 2 is not destruct, number 2 is destroy. Okay? Then number 3, who is supposed to do number 3? 3, pretty. Pretty, are you still with us? Pretty. Okay, is contamination. Okay. Number 4, interfere. Number 4 is number 4 is supposed to be Winifred answered number 5. Okay, interfere. Okay, the last one, reference, correct, Kelvin. Okay, so from there, we go to the next one. Okay, everybody with me now, Jonathan, Izati, Ainin, and Amza. All the words here, do you understand? What is the meaning of starvation, destruction, contamination, conservation, interference, and reference? Any question? I ask those with me.
Madam, what
If
is
you have, yes.
what is the mean by contamination?
Oh, contamination. Contamination means contaminated. Let's say if you buy, how to say, if I buy the canned food, let's say if I buy canned food, normally the canned food they seal it properly, correct? And then canned food, barang tin, we won't choose the one that already dented, sudah kemek. We don't want to choose that one because the thing is, if let's say if we kemek already, then or it has already corroded, sudah berkarat. So the berkarat part will go inside the tin food. Then it got contamination. Sudah masuk. I don't know whether you say sudah masuk bacteria kah, sudah masuk kuman kah, like that. It's already contaminated. That's called contaminated. Normally contaminated means it will have some kind of like cause you to have stomach ache, then you might have diarrhea, the kind of thing. Contamination. Okay? It has some kind like, because if the canned food, the tin corroded, sudah berkarat, because the tin somehow if it's too long, it will berkarat, right? It will corrode. Then if you open and then you eat the food there, even worse. Okay? That's it lah. It will be contaminate. Means sudah masuk bacteria or sudah masuk whatever kuman that cause you to be sick. Okay? That's contamination. Contaminate. Okay, normally we don't want our food, especially food, to be contaminated. Okay, because it will make us sick. All right, contamination. So let's move on. Any more question inside the one with teacher? If you have question, most probably your friend also have. Okay, I just say yes, I understand. Good. Okay, all right. Tercemar. That's right. Tercemar, polluted. Tercemar in BM is polluted. Contamination in BM, I do not know. Okay, maybe also tercemar. Okay, all right. Maybe also called tercemar, I think. Okay, conserve. Number 6, conserve. Okay, Azim is answering the question, not asking a question, right? Okay, contamination. Oh, pretty is with me. Good. Okay, now number 1, for the part 2. Part 2, I already selected Jonathan. Jonathan, can you give the answer for number 1? Read the sentence and give the answer.
Sadly, the politician made no, I think it's interference to our suggestions to save endangered species in his speech today.
Okay, no reference. Langsung tak cakap apa-apa, no reference. Okay, never mind, just continue. If companies, lake and river, okay, I chose this Izati, right? Izati, can you answer for the number 2? Read and answer. If
companies contamination lakes or rivers, they should have to pay for the clean up.
okay, contaminate. If companies contaminate, yes, company might contaminate when they release all those poisonous either liquid or gas. It will contaminate the lakes and rivers. Okay, now the third one. I chose Ainin. Ainin, can you read number 3? This is the last exercise before teacher end the class.
We told the factory owner he was harming the environment and he said he didn't appreciate our
Sibuk-sibuk, penyebok. What is that? Which one is the meaning of penyebok? You know the answer? Yes. Yeah, correct. Interference. Okay, you say interference. It means like you sibuk-sibuk like that lah. Okay, interference. So it's not appreciating what you're doing. Okay, number 4. Number 4 answer given by oh, Silvana is here. Good. Number 4. Number 4. Who am I supposed to give answer? Number 4 is Grace. Grace, did you give answer? Oh, Masni is here. So good. Okay, Masni is here. Hi. Alright, number 4. Some people in the world have very little food. If we don't do something soon, they will starve. Mereka akan mati kebuluran. Kebuluran is starvation. Starve is just you are what? In hunger. Okay, then the tsunami caused the destruction. Number 5. Who is supposed to answer number 5? Evelyn, did you answer number 5? Or destroy? You are using the destroy, but actually is the noun destruction. The tsunami caused the destruction. The keruntuhan, all those destruction to the building. It's not dark. Turn on the light. It's not dark. Turn out the light. We should conserve. Conserve is jimat. Conserve is more, when you talk about energy, they say conserve energy. Okay, alright. So this is our what? This one, teacher will put it in the Google Classroom. Okay, I want all of you to answer this in the Google Classroom later. Okay, alright. So because it's already 11:30, so that's all for today. Thank you for joining, teacher. Alright, you all can move on to your next class after your next teacher will not be happy. Alright, bye-bye. Thank you for all those in the Conti that helped teacher just now. Alright, okay. So teacher will put my last one and then we will say bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for helping teacher. Then we'll reply, please.